I'm sure you can hear the music that I'm hearing. It's just down below our balcony, and it's now almost 11 o'clock p.m. This is not what we bargained for. We're stuck here for 5 nights. It's gonna be music party time the whole time. Sometime at maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, this stops and everybody goes to bed. But this is how it is. So, should I say the place? Barbara and I were going on a trip, and well, we're not taking our bikes with us for the simple reason that it is almost not affordable, you know. The thing is, on this flight, for 2 bicycles, 2 people, it would be an extra $400 Canadian to take our bikes and then bring them back into Canada again. Plus the hassle. Packing the bikes into bags, they have to be dismantled, they have to be secured, they have to be padded, they have to be, you know, and then after a flight, then you start nickeling everything back together, and then there's like a little bit, the derailleur is bent, and you're kind of trying to make do with all the stuff that could go wrong. Well, so far we've always thought that the best way to deal with this is just do it that way. But that was when taking a bicycle one way would be like $50. So it'd still work out to $200 for back and forth. But, you know, now we're talking double the money. And we are talking about a trip where we're not really traveling across an entire country. We're leaning toward the idea of renting a place in one location. And that location will be disclosed shortly, and then we're going to get the bicycles to be mobile around there and not dependent on public transport and bus and taxi and all this. So in that point, it makes sense to go to Costco or Walmart or whoever and get those bikes, you know, get brand new bikes that are like low end, because it's only for 2 months. What could possibly go wrong? Here's a pedal wrench that definitely needs to come with us, but it's too long, so I have to find a different way of packing that. Got wrenches here from 8 millimeters on. There's a 12, there's a 14. Crank Brothers tool. It's got all kinds of Allen wrenches on there. It's got even a chain breaker, screwdrivers, the whole shebang. I got a pump. It's a dollar store pump. I've been doing really good with dollar store pumps, no problem. Definitely need the tire levers. We got like 2.5 hours to do nothing.
Reading, which I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Playing games, Facebook.
Barbara's got it all
Instagram.
figured out. Me, I have to think about that first. So good morning. I'm gonna try and record my video here. It's a small balcony. You'll hear some echo. There's also some kind of weird kind of buzzing sound. I don't know where that's coming from. I hope we're not gonna have that every morning. Puerto Vallarta, Barbara and I. We're gonna be here for a while. The place we're at, I'm gonna show you in a little bit. I'm gonna show you around. It's a nice place. However, Just below our balcony, there's like a restaurant, bar, cocktail bar, the whole shebang where people go all night long to enjoy a meal, enjoy a drink, and there's music. So at night when we like it quiet, it's not quiet here. We also only booked this place for a few nights. That is basically just so that we have a place where we could stay till we get oriented around here. It's also not within our budget really, but it is nice enough to, just throw the budget out the window for the first 5 nights because we are not very far from the beach where we definitely want to have access to. It's kind of a compromise. It's not super expensive. The buzzing sound stopped. I'm kind of happy about that. We're going to get a whole lot more mobile within the next few days by getting the bicycles. And then hopefully in this area, we'd like to find a place where we can set up shop for an extended period, perhaps a month, perhaps even more, thereby hopefully save a lot of money. However, I got to tell you, when I checked last night, Barbara checked Airbnb, I checked other sites, even on Google. Like we're competing here with a lot of people from outside the country who are coming here on vacation just like us. And all the advertised prices on the internet are way beyond what we were prepared to pay. So we're gonna have to scope this out a whole lot better. Hopefully there always has been, any place I've been traveling in Mexico, there has always been the area where it's not geared toward tourism so much. I know that Puerto Vallarta is a tourist mecca. It's a tourist destination. It was the cheapest flight we could get from Edmonton direct to Mexico to anywhere in the south. So the advantage is you get a cheap transportation to get here. But now we're facing the challenge of finding a place that we can stay at a reasonable price. Everything's here for making the coffee and even cooking a meal. For that, it's really good. But it's in the hotel zone. We're in the hotel zone. We're only 600 meters from the beach. We haven't even seen that yet. But we know the Walmart is a walk away, and I'm thinking we're probably going to end up at Walmart looking for our bikes. Oh man, yeah, those prices here, they are not what I was hoping for. Like, for a Canadian dollar, we get 12 pesos. A bicycle, if it's 2,700 pesos, that is still considerably over $200, which...
Oh no!
And who would have thought I loved beans?
Absolutely nothing wrong with beans, especially not here. So we did our groceries, Barbara and I, and we found a good place that I failed to film, but it was like an open market kind of grocery store that mostly has fruits and vegetables and everything else too. So the bill came up to the equivalent of about $21 Canadian, or possibly 20 because I'm using 12 as the conversion rate. Right now it's 12 pesos for $1 Canadian, but It is actually a little bit more. It's like 12 point something. I don't know exactly. So what we bought, here's some hot dogs, cheap meat. Barbara always says we need this kind of soup mix there, and it makes it, gives it a little flavor. It's like chicken broth kind of stuff. I don't know if there's actual noodle in there. I don't think so, but that's what it's for. So next, there's some cream. That is for Barbara's coffee. Then we have a big bag of peanuts. I think that was 69 pesos or something like that. So if you divide 69 by 12, then you pretty much have what it is. So I guess that's like $3 or something. Got the oatmeal. I have to look on the receipt to see what that actually cost us. $19.95. 2 bags of noodles. Then we got a whole bag full of other vegetables and stuff, fruits and vegetables. Got bananas. I'm not going to go through the whole bill. Like, there's 2 oranges here, 3 tomatoes, a big green pepper, 2 onions, and a carrot. So all that for $21. I think that's pretty sweet deal. We went to see the Walmart store. I took a little bit of footage there, but the bicycles there, even though on special, they're still way above what we were thinking they might be. So we have to probably be ready to spend a little bit more, but somebody here at this place where we're staying actually already offered us some help and called somebody for us for about a bicycle. So we're probably going to try and find a couple of used bicycles because they're still quite expensive new, and like we only need them for 2 months. So whatever we find that kind of fits us more or less and that gets us around is good enough. I'll do my best to keep track of what's going on here with us, try to share it with you. Oh, there's one thing I might still have to do for this video. You haven't seen our room. You can find this online easily enough. It's La Casa Gemelas, it's called. It's a really nice place, but as I already mentioned earlier, the balcony is facing the downstairs open restaurant, and you know, it's not exactly quiet at night, but you know, we just kind of booked this from Canada. We had to book a place for the first few days of staying here, and we already found a place that we booked for an upcoming entire week, 7 days. But again, we don't know if we're going to stay there because we couldn't really book a whole month, and well, it's risky anyways because we wouldn't know what it's exactly like. It is a lot further from the beach than this place is, but once we have our bikes, it would be no problem at all, and then it's probably everything surrounding that, I would imagine, is probably a little bit more affordable. There's Barbara relaxing on the couch. Now we're going to check out the room. Don't mind the mess that we already have here. I don't think it's really all that bad. It's got a whatever it is, queen size bed. We have this little balcony here, see? Balcony is fantastic, but it would be even more fantastic if it was an ocean view there, but it's unfortunately we don't have that. Now let's go see the bathroom. Normal size sink. There's me in the mirror. Now we're moving on to the shower. Very spacious. It's got hot and cold water, and I don't know really what this one is, except I know that the right one of these is some kind of soap. Regular shower head, 2-handle tap. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour and this little update. So I'll see you very soon in another video. Stay tuned.